afternoon. I am out here today, outside. It's a bit of a windy day, just in our labyrinth actually. Just looking down, you can vaguely see. We have to cut it out again, but this is our labyrinth space. So I thought today I'd give a little talk about the central teaching in quite a lot of spiritual teachings. I guess it's the mystical teachings. So what do I see personally? What have I learned to be the main mystical, I guess, the central teaching in most spiritual traditions? And this is Buddhism, the Native American, or the more the shamanic traditions, Tantra, mystical Christianity, Sufism. I mean, this is a key principle that my teachers have taught me about. And I remember being with Ajahn Sumedho during I think it was a Katina, or maybe it was a Vesak at Amaravati in the UK, and he was giving a talk, and that's the Buddha's enlightenment, which is the Vesak, and also the Katina is like a celebration day. And I was listening to one of his talks, and he was saying, someone once asked me, what was if I could sum up Buddhism in one word, and he said, wake up. And then he thought, and he laughed, and he goes, oh no, that's two words. Wakefulness, he said. So for him, if you could say Buddhism in one word, it was wakefulness. And he went on to explain, I believe, about basic presence, about being present, being in this moment. So that, for me, going across so many different traditions, is about being present. I've heard this from Tantra teachers, I've heard this from my shamanic teachers, and mystical Christianity as well. The heart of the teachings of Jesus were about being present, being in this moment. Eckhart Tolle, the power of now, again, being present. So, in our life, in our practice, we do what we can do to become more present. And I was off at the weekend with Scouts. I volunteer as a Scout leader for the older end, for the 15 to 18 year olds. And I've been doing this 6 or 7 years. I think this was my 7th Christmas gathering, where we get together and we play games and we take them out on the moors. And interestingly enough, you can kind of see in the distance those hills there. That's where we took them. There's a hostel up there, and it's just really great for them to be in that space. And on the Sunday we do this thing called Scouts Own, which is a time of reflection. So we reflect about something spiritual, something kind of within. So we're doing a lot of fun, but it's also something to learn about. So I do a little guided meditation, and what came up for me while I was giving the guided meditation is about presence, about being present. Because I feel that nowadays, with our phones, with our mobiles, with our computers, is a lot of us, a lot of teenagers and a lot of people are not present. And one of the other leaders gave a sharing as we went round the circle. Each of the scouts, the explorers, gave a reflection about their own lives, about how they could be more present. And a lot of them were saying, oh yeah, turn my phone off, or not play games so much, or different things. And the leader, one of the other leaders, said, well, I notice when I'm at work that people are just on their phones all the time. There's no connection with another human being. And I can see that on a Friday night when we're doing Scouts. They're like this. Unfortunately, as you can see, it's a long way away from other towns, we didn't get an internet connection there. We don't have Wi-Fi, so they didn't have access to their phones. And a lot of them were like, yeah, it's really good just to play cards. It's like, we never do that. We're just playing games. We're engaged with Facebook. So yeah, so for me, it's a key teaching in not only Buddhism, mystical Christianity, Sufism, in Tantra, in shamanism, is about being present in this moment. So I just wanted to finish up with saying a few words about how to be present, how to connect with this central teaching. And each person is different. Just as yesterday, going around the circle, it was a case, each of the scouts were saying something different about what helped them be more present. I can say from my own experience what's helped me, and in particular, I found meditations really helped. Turning my computer off, having clear guidelines of setting an alarm. I know I'm turning it off now. Being out in nature. This is just stunning here. You know, you've got this beautiful sunset. It's just, wow. You know, it's just so beautiful. So it's being outside. You know, it's, what other things? Exercise. One of the things I do around here is I will go running on the moors, bare feet, even, recently. Even though it's cold, it's December now, I will still go out and do exercise and run, bare feet, because it just helps to get me more grounded, more present. And what other things are good? Bathing, certainly cold water. That really helps to bring us more present. Music, singing, dancing, something physical activity. Those are things which help me. Laughter. Yeah, laughter really helps. It kind of really helps to clear. So it's like just tears, crying. And for you, there'll be something unique which really helps you to connect to your own presence, to your own life force. Yeah. So just a few words. This is just my own perception, having studied different traditions over 18, 20 years. This is what I have found to be the central teaching in so many traditions. It's like being present here, now. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out again. Breathing in and breathing out again. So, may you be well, may you find presence with whatever and wherever you are. And remember, like I said in the last film, you're completely and wonderfully unique. And yes, I can't remember which end it is, it's this end. Please feel free to subscribe if you wish to for other videos about meditation and reflections. So, yeah, remember that you're an amazing, wonderful being, and yeah, it doesn't take very much, it's just a breath, and we remember presence. So, and the more we do it, the more easily it comes. Like Ajahn Chah used to say, consciousness being present is like a tap dripping. And as we meditate, as we do our practice, it becomes a more like a stream, until it's just this solid stream of wakefulness and being awake all the time, being present all the time. So yeah, blessings on you, and yeah, be well.